Hi everybody, it's Lorie from Dee's back with another great kit. This haunted house sitter is adorable to add to your Halloween decorations. And best of all, again, it's quick and easy. So, to create this design, everything you need is in your kit except for your glue and scissors, of course. So, we have this wood chip little base that we're going to use. And this haunted house pick has so many great pieces on it. So we're going to start out by taking our haunted house off of that main stem. You might want to press down a little bit to make sure that little stem goes back up in there so your base is smooth. So I'm going to take my haunted house and I'm just going to dip it in my glue. Or if you're using a glue gun, just squirt some glue on there. And then we are just going to press it right here on our base. It's made of foam, so it's lightweight, so it's nice and easy to use. So next we are going to take this greenery stem. I liked this greenery stem. It's been very hard to figure out something that's a bright green to use, because so much of your Halloween items have that bright green in it. And this piece has worked great. And I love the little wooden sticks because it just adds a little creepiness to our project. So I'm going to trim off part of my stem. And then I'm going to bend my stem. So it'll have like a little leg right there. And we're going to take that and we are going to dip it in our glue. And then we're going to go right back behind our haunted house and place that right on there and let that set up. It's grabbing a hole. There we go. And then we can go back and bend our greenery around. Can move this around, fluff that up. Have a little bit towards the back. And the sticks just add a little extra something. So next, we are going to go in and take the rest of our haunted house stem. I'm going to trim off some of that stem. And again, we're going to bend this. I'm going to trim that just a tiny bit shorter. And we'll pull these down a little bit. Trim off this extra stem where the haunted house was. And we're going to put some glue on that piece as well. And again, we're just going to go right back here and just line this one up right up against the last one we put on, that greenery stem. And then take your little squiggles and you can just pull them down into your arrangement there. So we'll let that set up. And this little bat is wired, so you can move him and place him wherever you want in your design. I'm going to bend him over this way a little bit. Okay. Next, we have these adorable eyeballs. These are really fun. So, these are on coiled wire, so you can stretch them out to go anywhere you want. And again, I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on this stem, and we are just going to go right back in here again towards the back of our piece and just poke that right down in there with everything else. These are nice because they're bendable, so you can shape them and send them anywhere you want. They just add, and they're so cute. They match the little eyeballs. Next, we are going to take our piece of mesh. This is just a piece of mesh that I cut to use to add just a little bit of filler to it. And you're just going to pinch it up and gather it in the middle. And we're going to take a piece of wire to hold that little gather together. So twist that right around. Just twist it like a bread tie to hold it together. Don't worry if your mesh starts to fray. Because that's part of the fun. It adds to the little creepiness of our haunted house. And we're just going to go right back in behind here. And I'm going to slide this right in front of all of the stems that we've just attached. Just push that right down the back there. And then just wire that right on around on the stems to attach it. And then you can go back if you'd like, if you feel like some of it is sticking out too far. I would like to have this a little bit shorter up here. So I'm just gonna go in here and trim this just a little bit. I'm not worried about if it's trimmed perfectly or evenly. Then I'm gonna take my greenery and kind of bend it around here. Move my squiggle. And then last but not least, we have this really cute multi-dot glittery ribbon. So on this bow, all I'm going to do is just make one single loop, just like so. So I have 2 tails in 1 loop, and we're going to wire this off. Pull that nice and tight. I'm going to leave a little bit of wire there for attaching. And of course, you want to trim your ends and make them nice and pretty. And then we're going to go right in here and just wire our bow right around one of these little stems over here. I know it's probably really hard to see the wiring and everything. There's so much here, but you'll just wire that and just attach it right in there. Just pull that nice and tight to keep it secure on there. Move your greenery around. Shape your ribbon, and you have an adorable haunted house sitter. Quick and easy. Check this out and more at shopdeeslouisville.com.